Hi, this is Emily from Shea Design Studio. I was originally planning on talking while soaping to make this soaping video done. However, I realized that the soap better was setting up too fast, and I didn't think that I was gonna have time to talk and soap at the same time and make any sense out of myself, so I have to voice over it. As you can tell, I already started pouring, and it's not as liquid as I would have hoped for. I call this the modified spin swirl. It's because when I filled out the mold, and the mold is not tall enough for me to ever be able to spin the mold 360 degrees around and around. It's more like I jerk around the mold, bang against the counter in order to get the similar pattern going on. To make this more interesting than just a typical spin swirl, I also add another element into the design. You'll see me later on dust a layer of sparkly micas all over the soap top and then pour it again in order to use the soap batter to push around the mica line to form another kind of pattern. Another modification I did to the spin swirl is that instead of spinning the mold after the final pour, I also spin the mold during the pour, just so I can get a more uniform and deeper swirl pattern on the bottom. I usually jerk the mold left and right to get some sort of pattern going on. Then here is where I would start dusting a layer of micas to form the so-called pencil line. I prefer the soap batter to be a little bit more liquid so I can push the mica powder around, but unfortunately this time it didn't get liquid enough, and so the soap kind of just sit on the top of the mica line instead of making any indentation and movement around it. If I don't see the mica line being pushed by the soap batter because of the thickness of the soap, I would actually start spinning it again just to get the pattern moving again. Another trick that I do to make the swirled pattern fancier is by pouring the soap at random places instead of pouring at the same two spots that I started with. Here I spin the mold again. I don't remember how many times I had to spin the mold, but I always just eyeball it. Every single time I pour enough soap that I see the soap start building up in height instead of flowing horizontally, I start spinning. As you can tell, now it's getting really fall, and when I spin the mold, some soap actually got out, which is okay. I just have to be very careful every single time I spin the mold. This is at the very end, and this is the trickiest time. Every time you spin the mold, the soap gets pushed outward to the side of the mold, so the indentation happens in the middle. Normally, you want to fill up the soap in the middle just so you can make the whole slab more even. But as the soap batter started getting thicker and thicker, whatever you put in the middle is not going to have much of movement no matter how hard you jerk the mold around again. The final spinning is the hardest. You can tell my soap is coming out from the edge every single time I jerk the mold. Since the soap got thick and the mica line didn't get pushed around as much as I wish, I'm using the mica mixing with oil to drizzle on top to help out a little bit. If you're interested in the slab mold and silicone liner I use in this video, there is a link under the description. Together you will find a recipe to make this soap. It will make 16 bars. Each bar will weigh approximately 4.3 to 4.5 ounces after cure. That's it. See you next time.